Alright, everybody, Nerd in Texoma back with another video for y'all. And yes, it is a Transformer video. Of course, it's not exactly Transformer. This is a video about knockoff Transformers, and I believe these are knockoff third-party figures. Third party is when another company, aside from Hasbro or Takara or any of their officially licensed partners, creates a character based on one of the official characters by Hasbro or Takara. Oftentimes, third parties do that because, for whatever reason, the official ones just don't look right. They're taking their time on getting them out, and folks are just like, hey, I really want this figure, why aren't y'all making it? And a third party will come along and like, gotcha, I gotcha, and release it 6 months to a year or so before Hasbro and Takara does. Like I said, I believe these are knockoffs of third-party design, so take that for what it is. But there's been a line of these that are just now coming out that are at a store called Five Below. And I saw online that there were 4 different versions of them. But now, since I've actually been to the store, I'm wondering if there are 8 versions of them. Because originally, what I saw online was this green version of the tank. Well, when I went to the store today, there's not only the green version of the tank, but there's a desert camo version of the tank. Now, there's a few others. There were like helicopters and jets and stuff like that the store that I went to didn't have them in. All they had were the tank figures. So that's all I was able to get. But apparently, who knows, there might be 8 versions of these. And right now, while I'm still going through the whole unemployment and disability process, yeah, I'm happy that I found the tank versions, because I think from what I saw online, these looked the best. I wasn't exactly interested in the jet versions too much, so I got the tanks. It's awesome. It's cool. Sometimes, you've got to indulge yourself a little bit. So, for the $10 for buying the 2 tanks, being a little indulgence for myself when things have been so difficult, sometimes it's needed. Now, the transformation on these guys is very simplistic. I've only opened so far the desert tank, not the green tank, but it's the exact same, it's just painted differently. The box art, in my opinion, is awesome. I mean, detailed little background. We've got character art. Got character art over on that side. A little close up of the figure's face, and Yeah, it's the same on both boxes. They just call them, excuse me, they call them different names. The green one is J Dominant. Don't want to get into that. And the desert camo one is Ironclad. Now that actually sounds like a good Transformer name. I mean, I would think Ironclad would be a good character name to use in an upcoming Transformer series, be it comics or animated series or in movies or something like that. But like I said, the artwork is exactly the same. This side of the box will be a close up of the figure's face, the character's face. This side of the box is a little bit further back, but you get to see the torso and all that. And then on the back of the box, again, it's the same thing, but it's just colored for the actual color of the robot. J Dominant is in jungle green colors. Ironclad here is in desert colors. And, I mean, it's a pretty decently painted tank, I think. Like I said, you've got a very, very simple transformation down there. What you do is pop off the turret. It's only held on by that, and there's a hole there. You can already see the robot head. What you do is you slide the legs down, kind of pry the arms down a little bit and fold them out like that. Then you flip that section so it becomes the front of the robot chest. Flip the head up and spin the legs around. There's like a little bit of flexibility there, but it's not really a knee joint. Problem is, over time, these legs will loosen because it is only on friction there. So eventually he's going to be a short little sucker. With the arms, you have good articulation. It spins around. You can, at the very low elbow, you can move the arm around. It's got a fist there. In my opinion, the arms are a little on the lanky side. Especially with elbows being so far down. That just a little bit weird to me. But then you can take the tank turret, pop off the gun and the turret itself, and put the gun in one hand and the turret shell in the other hand. Now, because of how he transforms and the tank treads and stuff, it's a little fidgety getting the turret into the fist. But There you go with a shield and a blaster. Now he does have this port right up front here, which seems to be a combination port, which would tend to indicate that you could actually attach this to make a larger robot. I'm not sure which third-party manufacturer actually originally came up with this design, but I'm assuming that they knocked off the limbs of a third-party Bruticus figure and just didn't delete the combiner port, because there's a lot of ports on his feet and stuff like that, on the side of his arm here, where you would attach other things. You could attach the combiner feet down here and stuff like that. You know, possibly a combiner arm or hand. You know, if it was to be a combiner hand, possibly. You know, I'm not sure that it will get any more releases than just these arm and leg accessory pieces. Like I say, we'll get J Dominant out of the package now. Like I said, it's a very nice, in my opinion, package. Got the plastic window in front. I've got the figure right there. Box art looks cool. But we'll get good old J Dominant out. The only complaint that I have is how they had to put the tank turret in the packaging so it wouldn't fall out and move around and stuff. They had to tape it in there, and it's just like, oh my god, getting it out of the taped area. Yeah. But yeah, here is J Dominant, the green camo version of the same tank. Like I said, transformation is exactly the same. You fold up the arms, fold that back so he's looking up, fold the head in, fold the arms up that way, turn the waist around, and then those sliding pivots or sliding go ahead and get him in there like that. And one thing that's a little is that one of his tank tread pieces that goes on his lower arm there, it came off. It's back in for now, but it might be loose later on. I'm not sure. And then line it up. And there you have J Dominant. Again, nice paint job, very cool looking. For $5, I mean, you can't expect a whole lot. Yeah, you can see his face right there. Just like you could over on this version. It's exactly the same thing. The pieces come apart there to make the shield and the gun. And then they go back together to make the tank turret. And same folding up and spinning the legs around. Pop the arms in there. And here you have the different decorations, different camo versions of the same figure. I mean, like I said, it's exactly the same figure. To me, I don't know, maybe it's the color of the plastic. The green one seems just slightly heavier, but they're both pretty cool, detailed figures. Watch out for that little tank tread piece, because it'll pop off on you. But like I say, in my opinion, is it worth $5? Yeah, I'd say it's worth $5. I mean, it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to go on a masterpiece shelf and stand out, awesome for cannon fodder, for a diorama, for just customization. Awesome, just for something that's cool, something that's not many people have potentially. I think they're worth getting. All right, well, I hope y'all have enjoyed the tale of two tanks. All right, see y'all next time. Bye.